It is so easy to exist instead of live, unless you know there is a clock ticking. The true secret of happiness lies in taking a genuine interest in all the details of daily life. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Life isn't a matter of milestones, but of moments. Many of us have been running all our lives. Practice stopping. Slowing down reminds you that the journey is supposed to be fun. Problems that remain persistently insoluble should always be suspected as questions asked in the wrong way. Things look complicated until you understand them. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Remember that there's always another way of seeing things. That's the beginning of wisdom. Most of the stuff that you're worrying about won't happen. Thoughts are often false. A feeling's always real. Not true, just real. If you treat every situation as a life and death matter, you'll die a lot of times. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. You will never be happier than you expect. To change your happiness, change your expectation. Any story could be a comedy or a tragedy, depending on where you ended it. It is the mind that makes the body. We are where we are at the only time we have. Perhaps it's where we're meant to be. The unprepared mind cannot see the outstretched hand of opportunity. Stop the habit of wishful thinking and start the habit of thoughtful wishes. There is always a well-known solution to every human problem, neat, plausible, and wrong. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. Vision is the art of seeing things invisible. There is great value in being able to step back and laugh at yourself, at life, and at attitudes. Laughter helps you put everything into perspective. The only people who see the whole picture are the ones who step outside the frame. Big things are often just small things that are noticed. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. If you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. To me, it was strange that we had worked and had come all the way to the moon to study the moon, and what we really discovered was the Earth. We look at life from the backside of the tapestry, and most of the time, what we see is loose threads, tangled knots, and the like. But occasionally, God's light shines through the tapestry, and we get a glimpse of the larger design, with God weaving together the darks and lights of existence. Your paradigm is so intrinsic to your mental process that you are hardly aware of its existence until you try to communicate with someone with a different paradigm. Joy has little to do with the circumstance of our lives and everything to do with the focus of our lives. One half of the ills of life come because men are unwilling to sit down quietly for 30 minutes to think through all the possible consequences of their acts. We all live under the same sky, but we don't all have the same horizon.